Over at Two Rivers Boatworks, one of the lines of boats that we've taken on is the HydraStepp. And I kind of wanted to mimic the old beautiful mahogany boats and faux mahogany the whole boat. We had the boat painted in peanut butter brown, which is the base color to doing faux wood finishes. And I started on the smallest piece of the boat I could. I found a small patch on the boat. I took it off and I did the panel, and to my surprise it came out pretty damn good. So one of the things when I started studying classic boats, especially the classic runabouts, these beautiful mahogany boats had this beautiful strip planking going down the side. I just loved the way that these individual planks looked, and this is something that I really want to emulate in my boat. One of the things that if you ever look at a real wooden boat, to get the planks to attach to the stringers on the inside of the boat, they screw them. And what they do is they drill a little hole, they put the screw in, and then where the screw head goes in, they put a dowel. And then where the planks butt up next to each other, there's a dowel pattern that the guys used to use in the old days. And now I've emulated the old crisscroft. And to me it was just super important to get that small detail correct. And you know, we've had a number of people come through the shop and they've looked at it. They say, wow, it's a cool wooden boat. Are you redoing this old wooden boat? They never said that before the dowels were there. Now that I've added the dowels, it's like, wow, that's a cool wooden boat. One of the things when I was designing this boat, and I spent a lot of time thinking about it, was the console of the boat. And I mean, I've said it on the show a number of times, I always believe the console is the jewel of the boat. So I spent a lot of time thinking about how we were going to make the console look. Console's a complicated thing. You've got a bunch of wood coming in from different directions. So I spend a tremendous amount of time thinking about it. You know, we have bent parts on the boat. So how do we get the wood to look like it's bent? Where do you put the various pieces of wood? These were things that guys thought about in the old days when they were building wooden boats, because you couldn't really have open grain in a lot of places. You couldn't have open grain which would allow water to come in it. So you always had a top piece with the pieces underneath. So one of the things when I did the top of the console that was really important to me was to get the way that the end grain matched up with the grain going over the top, because everybody's always going to see the top of the console. After doing the console, I think I've definitely got it right. I think once we have a clear coat on this boat, all those characters are really going to come out. That this is a retro mod. It's a what the hell boat is that? I didn't know they built old boats like that. And if I can get that type of reaction out of people, I think that it's a job well done, you know, and at this point, I'm really proud of the work that I've done on this boat.